I'm Mary Beth Stapleton, Manager of Family and Community Partnerships for Harford County Public Schools. Thank you for joining us for the Parent Academy Real Talk with Mr. Joe Harbert, who is our new Director of Health and Wellness for Harford County Public Schools. Welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that new job.
Very exciting. Thank you very
Great.
much.
And you've been with Harford County Public Schools for quite a while.
Yes, I'm wrapping up my 24th year. Was a teacher at Aberdeen High School for my beginning part, first 8 years, and then transitioned to administration. I was an assistant principal at Aberdeen, Joppatown, and the CEO. Had a little stint as a principal at Seamold Wright, helping out there, and then more recently I've been the supervisor of elementary and middle school physical education and health.
Wow. So in that role, you've been supporting teachers and helping our children learn health and wellness. So that's amazing that you have that entire background in this new role. So that's great. So talking about the new position, what exactly will you be doing? Because it is a new position for Harford County. So just to hear about that would be great.
So this position will be coming out of the Student Supports Office. So really finding ways that we can connect with schools and community, work on a lot of those partnerships. There's connections with the Blueprint, the Maryland Leads Grant as well, where we're providing outside resources, community partners to help our students who may be dealing with mental and emotional stress or issues, ways to help schools support students in that avenue, working with special education to provide training, trauma-informed instruction, all those avenues that really help schools and help our students.
Well, we know our students can't thrive academically if they're not feeling well. So if they're not feeling well physically and they're not feeling well in their mental health. So we really do need to have that focus. And as a leader, I'm sure you've heard some concerns from parents and from teachers that our children after the pandemic and maybe even before were showing more signs of distress and just really not necessarily feeling well emotionally all the time. So are you hearing that, and what's the experience that schools are having?
I think definitely COVID has had a major impact. I think about my own 3 kids going to school and doing schooling online from a computer. It's nice to be back face to face, but that causes anxiety as well, and just how to navigate that, students being able to advocate for themselves, providing families with resources, and really schools with resources. I know there were many times as an administrator, sometimes you would just walk out, and even as a classroom teacher, how can I get some help to this student? Beyond working, you're working with the school-based staff who do amazing jobs, our counselors, our school psychologists, our social workers, all of those folks do a really good job in those departments. What we would really like to see is to expand that and work to bring in some of those community partners to be able to provide supports. We know those students are getting support during the school day, but it's looking for ways that we can connect with those community partners to provide some of those help outside of the school day.
And that's wonderful, because we know as parents that our children, 80% of their time is actually outside of the schoolhouse. So it's essential that we have community partners to help us. We can't do this as educators alone between the hours of 8 and 3. We have to really have those partners. So I'm so glad you're in this role. I'm sure we'll be working a lot together, reaching out to parents and having them be part of the conversation as well, and using your expertise to guide them to help their children. So thank you so much for your time, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.